Whenever I reflect on Saint Francis of Assisi, I find myself wondering, can a man truly become so small, so poor, so willing to embrace shame? One day, I asked Francis, how did you become so small, so poor, and so willing to bear shame? And he answered me, I once asked Jesus that same question, Lord, how could you become so small, so poor, so humiliated? And it was in contemplating that cross, day after day, that I discovered it is possible. Francis' life proves to us that true humility and simplicity are not beyond our reach. Therefore, he is called the second Christ. That's why it is better to say he has continued Jesus, not imitated Jesus. It is not an imitation, but a continuation. When we imitate someone, it becomes very superficial. But continuation is something real and rooted in the heart. Dear friends, this is a time to examine our own hearts. What is my distance from God? What is my distance from humility? What is my distance from fraternity? The measure of my distance from humility is the measure of my distance to Christ. The measure of my distance from poverty is the measure of my distance to Christ Himself. The measure of my distance from fraternity is the measure of my distance to Christ. We live today in a culture of self-display. Our actions and talents are increasingly used to draw attention. If we are wealthy, we feel the need to show off through our expensive cars. If we are attractive, we express it through our fashion and lavish living. And if we have any particular talent, we tend to seek the admiration of others. But Francis' attitude was, let not your right hand know what your left hand is doing. He followed the gospel literally. He believed in the quiet strength of hidden virtue, trusting that the Heavenly Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward him. In a world running after comfort, luxury, and human praise, may we remember this. True joy comes from God alone. Everything else is vanity. Only God is